Alright, this is Chapter 2, Session 4. So, really, to get to the temple, you guys would have to go back into town and then back down to the side of the river. Or cross the river. Because if I remember correctly, we left off, you guys were back at camp in the cabin.
Yeah, can you put that map up again?
Sure.
I thought the temple was directly north.
Let me find that. Oh, there they are. Let me find, is this it? Okay, that's the village.
Oh no, we have to cross the river and then go south. Okay.
Yeah, here's the,
Yeah, it's almost directly east of us.
I got too many windows
Oh,
open.
like you said, across the river.
So we're just going to scout, not to infiltrate.
I like that concept of going to scout and then infiltrate if scouting produces good answers. But the ability to fall back to camp in the case that something goes weird.
Yeah, here's another map. I believe we were using.
Yeah. So we could go over the bridge and then follow the river south.
Daddy, I don't think again.
Yes, I know.
Again?
Yes.
Before I go to bed.
Yes. Yeah.
Come on, Adam.
So anytime I approach that bridge,
Bye.
Good night.
Come on.
Mommy.
Apparently, I'm not supposed to be playing with you guys this many times on a weekly basis, according to her.
You're playing again?
Give her some dice.
She's played Hero Kids once. Well, I'll get her into it. She's getting there.
Right.
did you hear me, Rod?
No, sir.
Anytime we approach that bridge, I use my ring of invisibility to go invisible.
Okay, so before you cross into Nulb itself.
Yeah.
All right, who's all invisible?
Ooh, I'll be invisible.
I think the question would be more like, who can't go invisible, which I think the only answer to that is John.
Okay, so John, you're going by yourself for the most part, other than your invisible friends? Okay.
That's fine.
You know we're with you, though.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
You, when you guys cross the bridge there, John, you spot one of those guards that were toying with you guys the other night. He doesn't see you. He's literally. Here, let me get a different mop. Alright. They are standing on the outside of the Waterside Hostel. And that's on this map right here. The second one.
Waterside Hostel.
Yep. You guys are on the bridge.
So we're coming from the northwest.
Yeah. You're coming down, you cross the bridge. As you start to come off the bridge onto the road on the Nulb side, you look up and you see one of the guards that were being an ass.
harassing us.
Basically, you're not sure if he's still talking to the guys that were with him the same day or if they're different people, but you definitely know the one guy, you recognize him. In fact, as he turns and he's engaging in conversation, he kind of turns his body enough where you visibly see that symbol.
Okay.
And the symbol is, let me see if I can find it real quick. There we go.
Out of game, I probably wouldn't care, and I would just be walking along anyway, but part of me wonders if I would, like, thump him in the head and, like, pick him up and, like, carry him back into the woods to have you guys, like, interrogate him. But I'm not going to talk to him because I don't really talk.
I like that idea. I endorse that. Bring him to us.
But we're on the city side now.
Yeah, that could be dangerous.
We're actually in the city.
So?
There is no woods.
We go back to the woods.
You go back across the bridge.
Yeah, which has got militia on it and people watching.
We're invisible.
John's not, and the guy he thumps is not.
Yeah, but hang on.
Just saying.
What if he just reaches the Bernie's him?
John looks like this.
I'm just saying, John. I'm not saying you can't do it.
See, I'm wondering if he would actually care, though. Because he's kind of like, whatever.
Well, then roll a percentile. Choose a percentile range and see what the dice gods say.
With him standing there talking, he's talking to 5 other people. So there's 6 individuals right there.
So you'd have to thump all of them.
So I can't see you running with another human body with 5 guys chasing you. Can't see you outrunning them. Especially arrows. And I saw something at any given time.
So it's not just one other guy, it's 5 other guys?
Yeah, he's talking to 5 other guys. There's 6 total.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just walk on past then.
And then at any given time, there are actually 5 to 30 brigades in Nulb at any given time.
Okay.
So
yeah, I guess I'll just walk by. I guess I'm not going to grab him.
Chug. Baby Ruth.
So as you're walking by, you overhear a part of the conversation where one of the 5 guys say something about becoming one of Tolub's crew. And the guy that we're talking about, he answers back, well, we have to wait to see if I can get you in. And he kind of looks around and see if anybody's listening. So in other words, the conversation is kind of in secrecy. And you get the sense that the 5 guys are getting impatient. They're like, come on. What's the hold up kind of stance? So you keep on walking?
I guess so.
Okay. Okay, you guys get into town, and You guys head to the temple, or what are you guys doing in town? You doing anything special?
Does anything stick out?
Not anything abnormal.
Then I guess we're heading to the temple.
Does the traffic on the road or anything increase, decrease?
It's the same. You see merchants hustling in with wagons with goods.
Heading down to the temple.
No,
When
it's
we're on the road, they're going to the temple.
they're not going to the temple. They're just in. You guys are in town. Are you guys heading to the temple?
Yeah, we're
Okay,
taking the temple road.
So you went straight through town and heading straight to the temple. Gotcha. Okay.
That's where I'm keeping my eyes open, looking, see what kind of traffic we got on the temple road.
Nothing really. Here, the road leading to the Nulb to the temple is rutted and spotted with rank weeds, thistles, burrs, thorns, and nettles. You see some foot and animal traffic as it's been used to track, but it's not very busy at this point in time. However, most traffic in between these points are basically avoided anyways using the main road. So there's really no discernible path or anything of that nature. However, as you approach the temple area, vegetation is disconcerting. You see dead trees with dead trees with a skeletal appearance. Scrub growth, twisted and unnaturally colored. Everything seems to be unhealthy and sickly. However, there's an exceptional, robust, and disgusting. The ruins of the temple outer works appear as dark and overgrown mounds of gray rubble and blackish weeds. Skulls and bones of human and humanoids gleam white here and there amidst the weeds. A grove of some oddly stunted and unhealthy-looking trees still seem to grow along the northern end and in the former temple compound. And a stump of tower, you see, juts up from the northeast corner of a shattered wall. The leprous gray temple, however, stands intact. It's arched but buttress somehow obscene with growth and climbing vegetation. Everything surrounding the place is disgusting. The myriad leering faces and twisting, contorted forms writhing and posturing on every face of the temple. So I'm assuming the temple's got like markings of faces. They seem to jape to the obscenities that dictate The growth in the compound is rank and noisome. Thorns clutch, burrs, stick, and crushed stems either emit foul stench or raise angry wheels of exposed flesh. Worst of all, however, it is prevailing fear which seems to hang over the whole area and smothering it. Clinging to most tangible clouds of violence and horror, sounds seem to be distorted as you get closer. They're either muffled, shrill, or unnaturally loud and grating. As if your eyes are playing tricks, you see darting movements out of the corner of your eyes. Just the edge of your vision, but when you shift your gaze towards such, of course, there's nothing there at all. You cannot help but wonder who or what made the maze of narrow. Hold on a second. Yep. Hello? Yeah, I'm right in the middle of my game. What's up? Alright, I'll be there in a minute to get you. Love you, bye. Gotta go. I knew it was going to happen.
All right.
He talked
All right,
me
then.
into, he talked me into letting him go up the road. I went and picked him up from work. No sooner did I sit down, he's like, well, can you take me back there so I can go roller skating? So I was like, well, why didn't you just stay? He said, well, I didn't have my skates. So I ended up taking him back to the roller skating rink. I said, the only reason I'm going to do this is if you got a ride home, right? He says, yeah, I've already talked to his coworker. Well, apparently that fell through.
All right. No issues.
But
No, it's okay.
Good.
so let me finish reading this at least. I'm gonna kill the recording. There's no point in doing this.